right, dudes. Here she is, Yamaha Banshee rebuild.
Hey, she's smooth.
What's in here? It was easier to just carry the back end, hit squeak up. Y'all here? So this is gonna be a full rebuild.
Yeah.
Even the bottom end.
Yeah, even the fork bearings.
I usually just do the top end, but we're gonna do the bottom end on this one.
And the A-arm bearings.
Chassis work.
Yeah.
Time to rebuild this one, boys. So here you go. Check it out. You know the story? Pretty much locked up. We got her unstuck, but it's still binding up.
The choke stays open.
Nice. Carbs
You
are
don't
good.
have to hold it.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. It'll fire right now.
Pull all this plastic off, guys. Get in here where we can see this top end off. And hope the bottom end's good. So we're going to find out here in a minute.
It'll be good.
But first video, I'm thinking we'll have this one done in like 2 or 3. Plus a good old ripping video. But this thing's done for. This is one of them $7,500 Banshees y'all was commenting about. This one of them ones. Where are you from? Oh, they give $9,000 for them up there?
Oh, shit. I don't even know.
Oh,
Look,
I get not.
Hey, you know it's a $10,000 Banshee if it's got one of these in there.
Dirt Dobbs.
That's special.
Look, this one come with a few of them.
This one's like $15,000.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the market support, guys. Heck, yeah. Buy some silver while you're at it. And just convince everybody it's gold.
Yeah, if we get lucky, we'll have to buy carbs and everything else. And by the time we're done, we won't be able to do any videos.
What we're going to find out is how much it costs Yamaha to build a Banshee, because it looks like this needs everything. Everything. Oh, don't touch the brakes. They'll be stuck again.
Ow, shin brake.
Damn, you got under that.
No, I hit this.
Yeah, I know, but did you you got under it first, though.
Oh, yeah. I got under and then went forward. Yeah, it was nice.
That's a trailer style.
I'm awake.
Take a minute, because these are rusty. Rusty. Y'all are going to see a big improvement, though. At the very least, we'll power wash it. For as rusty as all this stuff is, the plastic screws are all coming out real easy. Got the rear plastic off, getting this front plastic off. Probably, I mean, we washed it pretty good the other day, but we might have to wash it one time before we open the top end, just if there's a bunch of stuff under this tank.
There's so much crap on this.
Yeah, we're going to have to power wash it one more time before we open it.
This whole thing is a dirt dauber mess.
Yeah, the whole thing. If you're going to open a motor, wash that bike first. Because you're going to drop a bunch of dirt in it, a bunch of crap in it, a bunch of other stuff. I know you guys already know it, but this is for the guys that don't know it. Under that tank, once we take all this stuff off, there's going to be a lot of loose stuff, and we open that motor.
You can see up here, since we took the front fender off, look at it.
Yeah, see all that crap that's going to fall into your engine if you don't go wash it again? So never open an engine while it's dirty. Ever. Wash it like it's date night, guys. She'll appreciate you.
If you do that, videotape it so we can see.
Yeah, at least record it so we can see you messing up. Freaking, that's what you get with a barn find bunch of daubers. Look at, you don't even have, oh, it's on that screw too?
No, look over here.
Dude, look over here. They like that spot.
Hell yeah.
Dude, they freaking literally on both front screws, man. No wonder he didn't ride it, bro. He probably tried to start this one day and almost got lit. Now we got to roast him.
Oh, damn. Good
Not
thing.
Not the hive, just the dudes inside of it.
Damn, dude.
Not want to, going to. 900.
Yeah.
So So the awesome thing was that they left it full of gas with the switch on, so the carbs will definitely be shit. So we got that.
Yeah.
We got that to look forward to. Y'all ever have trouble getting the airbox out? You take them boots out up front. You pinched her. I need to go see the nurse.
Is the nurse present?
Is the nurse here yet?
I need a turkey sandwich.
I know she usually doesn't get here till 9 a.m. because
I think
I get hurt before 9 a.m.
I gotta go home. I gotta go fishing.
I don't know why he's pulling that line off instead of just cutting it, guys.
Well,
he cut his finger instead of the line.
No, because, all right, y'all. I don't know if that switch worked, and it's full of gas, so I wanted to be able to put this back on here just in case.
What it really was, he didn't want to roll it outside in the cold.
No, now we'll roll it out in the cold and empty it. But
I bet that petcock's close. We'll turn it on a little bit, because you would think there'd have been gas in that line with the switch on. Man, I can smell the funk. That bitch clogged.
Just give it a minute.
Give it an hour.
You gotta let gravity do its thing.
So we're gonna PB blast this a bunch like we haven't already. We've actually have already multiple times. We're gonna do it again. Getting all this cleaned up before we open her up. And now there's a lot of room to work, guys. So if we have to, we're gonna take the motor out. I really hope we don't have to.
Yes, so.
Straight frame though. Giving her a good soak.
Oh yeah.
Only 4 pumps in the muffler.
I did 6.
Well, it's pretty dirty. Take the radiator off. We got her cleaned up pretty good. We're gonna take her inside, pull off the pipes, pull off the head and the top end, and we're gonna see how quick of a project this is gonna be, dudes. Who knows? The damn machine cleaned up pretty good. The frame's in decent shape, and it ain't bent. That, boys. Oh, you got the sniper?
Yeah, it's also my pull cue.
Oh, nice.
It's my break-in cue.
Just for chipping the cue ball like a mother. Just taking a huge ass, like a bite out of an apple. Yeah, that way they can. That way, hey, now nobody can shoot English.
We don't need anybody doing that. And fuck, dude, I forget what role they would play at. The VFWs, dude.
They either call it slop or fucking.
It's a fucking bullshit game, dude.
Oh no! Bar rules. That's what they call it.
I'd be like, well, hold on, your cue ball didn't even bounce off a red. They're like, oh, you didn't call it. Bitch, we ain't even been calling shots, remember? We ain't calling shots. Well, I'm a veteran. Like, bitch, we
well,
playing
goddamn,
for money.
you say that every time
We're playing for money, boy.
You think I don't know that? It's the 6th of the month, and I'm up here trying to get your check.
We're at VFW.
Yeah,
We've been getting free drinks all night off that line.
About to pull these pipes off, boys. Get the mufflers off. Open this head up, and see what we got. Let's tear these Toomies out. That's going to be a hell of a cleanup right there, dudes.
Oh yeah, that's a job itself.
I know, dude. That's about 2 days lab. We're not even going to try kicking it because we're going to take it apart before we even try and turn it over. This is where we're at because it's trash. Look at that, fellas. Pipes off. About to get into that motor. You guys ready? Do me a favor. Pause this video for me. Get up in here and tell me what you think we're finna find right now. Because it was stuck. Turn it half a revolution and it gets stuck again. And my thought is that one of the pistons come off the crank, or one of the cranks broke. Either a wrist pin broke, piston broke, or a crank broke, causing one of the cranks to be flopping around in there and binding it up. But we're gonna see. So who knows, guys? Let me take a guess real quick with this. It definitely needs a top end, but it could be. Don't be rude either. Don't. And I ain't gonna see it till after. So even if you tell me it needs a whole bottom end clapped, I guess it ain't gonna be for long, boys. We're gonna handle it. We're gonna take care of it. Want to stand it up and give them a sneak peek? We can look in the exhaust ports, show them how to do that.
Yeah.
So here's a little tip, dudes. If you're trying to get a sneak peek at your engine, take off your pipes, look right in the exhaust port. Lots of times you can see what's going on in there, get a better idea. Also, if you're buying a bike or you just bought it, you can pull without having to replace any gaskets, pull the pipe, look at the piston. You can cycle it if it's not stuck. You can see the rings. Between that and the compression gauge, you should know if your top end's in pretty good shape or not, without taking apart and having to replace some gaskets and retorque all the bolts. That piston, it's hard to focus on it. You got light. Yeah. It doesn't look that bad, guys. Look at that. But the other one looks a little scarred up. I'm assuming this side's the one that's stuck.
Yep.
This one, I mean, even see what I mean? You can even see the rings and stuff. That thing's in pretty decent shape. We're gonna see. It could be something above that as well. Look, is there something above the piston in there?
I don't know. Could be drop valve.
We dropped a valve on this two-stroke. Some no riding.
But it might not be in the bottom end yet.
The only way you drop a valve on a two-stroke is if you completely suck at riding. You're the worst rider in the world if you drop a valve on a two-stroke. Something's wrong with you and your two-stroke. Somebody flat out lied to you. You got that two-stroke from a mullet.
Now there's just going to be some fucking hate comments. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking idiots on YouTube.
Yeah, saying that they fucking got valves.
Like, bro, you don't even drop valves in two-strokes that often.
You know what this is, boys? It's a reed block. There's a valve in there. Reed valve. Got him.
Got you.
So we're pulling these carbs. We're gonna have to clean them anyways or replace them. Before I open this stuff up, take you some compressed air. Once again, make sure you're not introducing a bunch of stuff into your top end. Get a lot of this shit out of here. You want it to be as clean as you can have it. Guys, I'm not gonna say a lot of people do it or would do it, but I'm gonna tell you something. You need to pull your reed boots off and take a look at what you got while you're doing the top end. Lots of people will just pull the head and the cylinder. I've even seen some people just try and pull the cylinder if they can, which is super lazy on any two-stroke. Take the reed boots off, the intake boots off, because you need to get a good look in there and make sure that stuff's in good shape before you put her back together anyways. Oh, nice. You got the angle on it?
Oh, yeah.
Nah. I like the way you started drilling. You really committed to that before you even had her sunken.
Oh, yeah.
I was just turning her a little bit. So everything's fucked.
Yeah, they JB welded it on. That's dope.
They definitely used some Yamaha Bond or something. Go gently.
It's all in the wrist.
There you go. Now we're going to try and pull it out since we got her stress cracked.
Yeah. Looks like there's a little bit of mud in this one.
Oh, it might have just some mud in the top end. Who knows?
Yeah. Looks
That'd
like
be sweet. Maybe I'll look inside of there. Carbon fibrosis.
these bitches ain't coming out.
You gotta be careful, dude, because it'll chip them bitches off, and those are about much as the pistons cost, about 90 bucks a piece. Man, they could have took her down to the river and seized her up. Who knows? This piston we were able to see earlier, you can kind of see it in there. I think this thing's had quite a bit of work done, guys. So we're gonna slowly pull this head off.
Why would you only do one piston? Who replaces one piston?
No, they did both. They did both.
You think?
But,
that
yeah.
other one looked old as shit.
No, I think it
like
just blew
the
up or
coloring.
something.
Yeah.
But we'll see here in a minute.
Yep.
So we're gonna slowly pull this head off, pull off this last hose. We're keeping all this organized. Put them on a magnetic bowl. Then we get them into a Ziploc bag. We don't lose anything. That way we don't have to replace a bunch of needless stuff. Like bolts for these reeds or something. They're still in good shape. Those clamps are in good shape. Just gonna need new gaskets for all that. Reeds are in good shape.
We might even clean some shit up.
Might even. Maybe. Maybe a carburetor or two. Boat.
Yep.
So we've got some of this stuff out of the way. We're still hoping that the bottom end's good and we don't have to pull it out. But to manipulate the crank, easiest thing to do was going to be to pull these foot pegs off. Use this 3 or the JIS standard number 3 bit and pull your flywheel cover off, because then you can get in here and move the motor. This is lefty, guys. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Oh, what a sweet time to mess up. So I'm going to learn y'all something anyways. These are on Amazon. You can get 4 packs of them for about 20 bucks.
Or you can get 1 pack at
Anywhere else.
that rhymes with Face Hardware for about $50.
Yep. And they also have, the speed outs are, I'm going to be honest, really good quality. But for the money, these ain't bad. So all you do, show you how to get these out super easy. Y'all see me strip this because I was going lefty on her. I was getting fancy. Try to do something out of my wheelhouse there. You always operate it in reverse. Lots of times, you don't even have to turn it around. It'll grab with just this, but that's obviously not happening. So you get her drilled out, flip her around. This is for the guys who don't know how to use these or haven't used them. Could y'all tell what am I doing wrong?
It's just stuck in there.
Oftentimes, man, I had it out the other day. You have to go up a size.
That my mom called.
Really? Really? That's how we're doing it? And if this don't work, we'll just cut, he's talking about the bolt. We need the cover. We're gonna just cut a flathead in this if this don't work, but I don't know why it wouldn't, dude.
Well, if we drill the head off, it'll fall off.
These are obviously fucking trash. Don't
So
buy
don't buy the Amazon bits. Go to the place and buy them for $50.
Get what you pay for, dude. Daggone, I hope I didn't throw the other ones away. I can't believe that, dude. Seriously, dude? No, Blake threw my other ones away.
No, they're in my truck. I mean, they're at the office.
I have another set over here, but it's Shannon. That usually grabs it right there, fellers. You want it to be in there at a perpendicular.
Helps grab everything else.
Oh, yeah.
There she blows.
Got to lean on it a little harder, apparently. I had to get up off my butt onto my haunches.
Yeah.
Hit it with power play. Okay, so good thing they come in 4-packs. The second one worked. But I'm gonna edit it down, dudes. But they didn't pay me. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the real shit is. Hot. They'll be hot when you get them out. Dude, like new. Would you do me a solid? Put this over there. Later on, we'll go through all these parts, categorize them, get the stuff we need, and take inventory pretty much. That's what we do. That and cash. Guys, get your 12 and do somewhat of a star pattern, you know? Start here, then work your way in or something, you know what I'm saying? I got a phone in my hand. I'm not trying to strip everything out right now.
Or else
like
you can
this.
warp your head.
Something like that, okay? We need to make sure this bitch's head game's on point. So do not do anything besides cross pattern when you take it off or put it together. Compression. There you go. It's starting to come up now. If we can get back. Oh, yeah. All right. It's just coming off now. Ideally, pull it all together. If we can get this bump, well, that's fine. We got the head off. We're getting the base plate of this 2-piece head off. And then here's the domes.
For you ladies.
No, there it is.
Ooh.
Something happened to the head. See, it looked like a reed or something. We're going to clean all this fractured metal out. This puppy's what stuck. Hopefully. So what we're going to do, we're going to clean all this out. We're going to put a bunch of penetrant on it. And then we're going to bust the cylinders loose and pull them off. And go from there. You guys want to know what probably caused this? Either an air leak or a bad carburetor. Or the same thing. That's what causes this. You think, how the fuck would one of them blow up and one of them look new? Because your carbs weren't synced and they ran like shit. It ran like shit. You never even knew it. And then it locked up. See the difference between those? Because nothing fell in there. This is just piston coming apart. So here's the difference in the head. Pretty decent, but even this looks like it got hot over here. Then she blew apart. We're trying to get some of that loose metal out. And we're going to soak it with PB Blaster real good. Gonna get us a couple Ziplocs here. Because we use a magnetic bowl for each little step of this deal. So all the motor mount bolts are going in this one. Or all the motor bolts, head bolts, and cylinder bolts in here. All the other stuff in here. So we're going to put all this in a bag so we don't lose it. Same thing with these when we're done. Okay, guys, check this out. Is that piston over there moving?
Yeah, here, let me.
So the piston will go, oh, okay. The piston will go up, but it won't come down. And it's because it is broken off of the crank. Now the question is, did we get lucky and the wrist pin or the piston break and the crank is okay?
For Dunsky.
Or is the crank broke? Because that would suck if the actual crank broke. So, we got all of them undone.
Yep.
We're going to rattle these loose, dudes. Come on, piston failure. Let the crank be okay. Save the crank. And when I'm pulling these, I always try and get the piston the lowest in the stroke I can. It just makes for pulling the cylinder off easier. And when you pull the cylinder off, it doesn't get scratched up as much. You got the air hammer?
Yeah.
Here she goes. All right. So here's Blake earlier. Why would somebody just rebuild one piston? Us putting one piston in it here in a little while. Literally. Where the fuck would anybody do that? Did you pour it out there, bro?
Yeah.
I might be able to get these jugs honed. This earth thing right here, boys. That's where it all comes down to it. There's a lot of money on the line right here. It's either going to cost me an extra $500 or $500 less, pretty much, fellers. Is where we're at.
A lot more labor.
And a lot more labor. So y'all I'm gonna give y'all a look at it. You're gonna get to see it when I do. You can even see my sorry ass expression if it's busted. I gotta get it loose a little bit.
There we go. Yeah, give it the stunner.
Oh, I panicked. I panicked.
She's dirty.
I almost went full fist.
She's loose.
All right, guys. Y'all look. Y'all look. I don't want to know. Hold on. I don't want to know. Don't say shit, Blake. Oh, no! No!
Dude,
No!
yeah, the wrist pin.
It was the other bearing that came undone.
That's just the wrist pin. Damn.
Well, this piston was good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know why this grenaded? Because when you have oil in your gas, it lubes your crank bearing. And I'm telling you, this thing got hot or some shit. Well, we're officially done.
Dang. Dang, boys. Oh, shit. Case is broke right there. Inside.
The case is broke?
Well, look down in here. I think it's smashed right all up in here.
Oh, nice. Rock and roll, boys. Part 1.
Part 2 is her going in the jump. Inside.
Part 2 is listening on Facebook Marketplace, boys. No, I'm going to go ahead and rebuild it for you, dudes. New crank and everything, so.
Looks like motor's got to come out.
Fuck.
You sure?
I guess we're pulling the motor. Why'd you have to say it right now?
Well, I didn't want to. Maybe we could do a rebuild on the CRF or something instead. The CRF's already out. The CRF's already out. Look, come on. Let's just go do this motor.
There you go. We are doing that motor.
Let's just, instead.
Well, dudes, I'm not going super big bore on this one. I'll be lucky if I ain't buying cases, sons.
Yep.
So,
I'll do what I can with the Dremel.
I'm going to go ahead and order a crank kit and shit. We'll rebuild it.
I'm going to port the inside of the bottom end.
But before I do, we got to split the bottom end. So it's going to be a minute before I even order parts, guys. We're going to get this thing out. We'll get the case splitter out, split it. We're not going to do that today. We'll pull the motor out today, but we're not going to get the case splitter out today. So I'm not ordering the parts today. But that's like 5 ding-dongs, dude. Back to back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to cue up some violin music right here and pretty much thinking about just changing jobs and shit. I don't... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just...
Fuck this shit.
You hate seeing a Yamaha like this that some fucking knob couldn't mix gas on or had a dirty fucking carb on and rode it. That just pisses me off. So now we gotta pull this whole daggone motor apart and replace the whole daggone crank and everything above it and probably other stuff in it. Maybe also the cases.
Yep. Jeez.
Thanks for nothing, you guys telling me rebuild this. Hope you're happy. Got what you wanted. We're rebuilding it full. Ain't no half build. Ain't no top build. We're thinking about going ahead and just making a new frame for it. Oh, God. So close to the bucket, dog. Because we got to split it, too, so we got to make sure it ain't too filthy. So pretty much this is what we've got. Banshee that everybody said was worth, you know, 7, 5, 8, 6 grand. As is worth 5 grand, right? Busted fenders, that's trash. The tank's okay, it'll clean up. The whole top end of the motor, straight trash, garbage. Damn, Centrax 2K09, bro. Bing. Somebody claimed this build. Maybe I should call him up. Look at.
Yep.
So that's who built it. The two-meat mufflers will probably clean up okay. The pipes, trash. Front plastic crack, trash. Back plastic crack, trash. You go back here to the four-wheeler. Radiator's probably trash. The quad, the frame's in pretty good shape. It squeaked like hell when we got it. Pretty much, I want to say the brakes are going to have to be gone through. A bunch of other stuff is trash. It's okay, but it's pretty much, it was trash when we got it. Motor, though, good news. It's fucking trash. The whole thing's trash. So before you go putting in offers on Banshees you ain't never seen before because you're across the country and you're not even going to have to buy it, and you ain't even going to have to buy it or man up for the money that you said it was worth or anything like that, just cut us guys some breaks.
Yeah, put me in freaking butthole.
She's going to be completely rebuilt. But don't just go assuming every Banshee's worth $5,000. Some of them ain't even worth rebuilding. Y'all don't want to hear it. I'm on the fence about even doing this thing because it might not even be worth it. But the way y'all got the game fucked up, I can go ahead and put $2,500 into it, and it'll be a brand new one, and I can get $5,500. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
$9,500.
Yeah, I know. Courtney, I need some of y'all to sell some bikes for me, man. Anybody that sells a Banshee for me for $9,500, I got them $1,000.
Damn.
There you go. That's a hell of a deal. Yeah, for you.
For you.
Maybe. Not for me. Let me find out there's no oil in this bitch.
There's oil in her. She was pouring out the top.
That's my JB. Yeah, she got some in her. All right, we're gonna let her drain. We're gonna.
Here, I'm gonna set this in here so we don't lose it.
We'll get it later.
Put it in there with the rest of the other parts.
Yeah, so we should have.
We're gonna have to
dumped all of them in there. And then when we split the cases, like, oh, glad we got in here. Looks like somebody's kid's been having a fucking blast.
So ruined. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't you that was working on it, guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I know your brother took it apart. Yeah, I know your uncle. He got out here, was tweaking it last weekend, took her all apart. Some bitch. Oh, look, the head is pretty decent. All the gaskets, trash. One of the domes, trash. Whole
You know what that
project,
means?
trash.
Cylinders. You know what that means? Bottom ends. You know what that means? Cases.
There you go.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Great.
Great. Now it's leaking daggum. Look at this, just keeps getting better. Now it's just pissing. Boy, that came on strong. Tell you what, guys. It don't get much shittier than that right there. Heck yeah, guys. Hope you enjoy the content. And you know you wanted some more Yamaha Banshee racing footage? Finna get it.
Better the foot race.
$5,000
Banshee.
$5,000 Banshee. You ready? You ready?
Yep.
On your marks. You versus a $5,000 Banshee.
Yeah. Yeah, they said this was worth $5,000.
1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Like
You go that fast.
slow, dude.
Wow.
So that's what you get for $5,000, huh? A blown.
More like a $800 Banshee.
Oh my. Yeah. And oh my god.
Look at that.
Blown. Oh it's blown to smithereens.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there's nothing.
Oh, well, good thing it's.
Oh! What is this? What did you find? What kind of extra, we got extra parts?
Oh, $5,000.
Treasures.
$5,000.
Oh man. Wait, let me skip in here to fucking La La Land where I don't know shit. $5,000.
Look how glittery the oil is on it, too.
Dude, it's so pretty oil.
Look, where's the rest of it?
Oh. Sweet, guys. Sweet $5,000 Banshee. Appreciate it. Y'all got it all messed up. Wonder what if you thought Banshees were so damn cool, you should have kept them a secret for years like I did. Y'all. So dudes, Banshee rebuild coming at you. We're putting this in the shed out of the way for now. I'm taking the motor inside to the office so I can work on it. We'll pull the pipes out of here and the carburetors and clean and get them all going probably next week. And I don't know, we're gonna rip this CR60 out of here because we want some CR60 action. I think we're gonna start with it instead of the 80. Rip it out and CR60 or the YZ50, bro?
Both.
CR60. Boat. This video is for educational purposes, so now you know. Before you just go saying every Banshee's worth something, when you don't know a damn thing. And let me just start by saying this. How lucky am I that this Banshee only needed the carbs cleaned? Like, once we get the carbs clean on this Banshee, we'll be sending it. And fortunately, that's all it needs. It ran one part, maybe, so it's worth $6,000, $7,000. There ain't a whole lot of good on that Banshee. There's not a whole lot. It's got a pair of headlights on it. Blake outran it earlier. And he wasn't even on a blaster. He was just on his feet.
Yeah. Blame Graffiti's.
Dude,
Boy,
they're not even two-stroke.
they are.
They are?
There's 2-stroke.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that's, thank God. All right, guys, be sure and like and subscribe, comment on this video. Let us know how dumb those dummies are for thinking that and saying that. How rude you are for saying that. Then you stick me with the bill,
You can take this and turn it into that.
and then I get stuck with the bill.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Okay. Okay. Damn, ain't sent that in a minute.
That's almost all the way off, Joe.
CRF 110. It's been sitting.
Cruise control. Yeah, hold it. Get her wide open.
Nice. Whoa.
High five.
Yeah, ride by punches.
Know that.
Ghost rides it. Who you think taught that little kid when he jumped off his bike and stole on that kid and jumped back on it?
Get off, please.
Got him. Oh, go easy on the old cream puff. She's a ridge. Was a ridge. Almost. Was. Huh. Well, all right. Is that, Mr. That's that. You guys be sure and like and subscribe. Lots of other videos besides Banshee content. Check out the video. Like blasters, dude.
Blasters,
Woo!
banshees and stuff.
Heck yeah. It's all about the rider, man. And trust me, they all usually started on a blaster. That's just a damn fact.
Oh.
Broke it again.
Plastic or my phone?
Triple break. So guys, as far as the Banshees go, just remember this. The people who are saying they're worth a lot of money aren't the ones who are buying them. They're not. They're the ones who are either trying to sell them or, you know, got a chubby at home for them and, you know, think they fucking are really cool. And then they get a Banshee and they feel like they got cheated on because the damn thing fucking don't run with the shit. All right, guys, so just as far as we know here, statistically, most Banshees that aren't running need a lot more than cardboard. That I can guarantee. This black and white one, man, it might have some good cases on it, and I'm hoping a good transmission. And guys out there saying, oh, my friend sold his for $6,500. It's irrelevant because it's an entire different machine that has nothing to do with this one, and they couldn't be further from the same.